I got my egg plane group build token in the mail today from Charlie Mack. Thanks very much, guys. Thanks, Matt, Charlie, and Daniel, the Munchkin Modeling Man, for doing the group build again this year. I did the egg plane here. That's the Gao egg plane, Macross. So again, thanks a lot. I got the token. I'll add that to my collection. And stay tuned. My friend Dario bought one of these Hawk's Weird-ohs kits, the Wait a Minute, and when he opened it up there was two complete builds inside of it, two complete kits, so he gave me this one. And he built one and gave me the other one, so we can check out his channel, Dario's Model Builds, and I'm going to start this one, see what I come up with. I'm debating what color to paint it, but I think I'm just going to try going with the box art color on this one. And it shouldn't take too long. Of course, I say that with all my builds. So stay tuned, see what happens next. I'm back here with the first progress report. I've got a lot of the sub-assemblies done, a lot of the halves, his bottom waist and leg halves glued together, his arms and two arms halves glued together. Got his hat and things ready. I've got the inside of his head. I just brushed some flat black on there because his mouth is open and you'll be able to see inside there before I glue it all together, and a bit of seam cleanup to do. As I put the Tamiya model glue on the two halves, there's his shoes there, push them together and then let it dry and just smooth out the seam there with my knife or a file, and begin the gluing the parts together once everything's dried, and continue working on the seams and then begin the paint. Well, I've completed the next step, which is airbrushing the primer over it. I've used the Vallejo light gray primer and airbrushed all the parts. I'll probably hand paint the head and maybe the legs or the pants here, the shoes. I'll airbrush probably the vest and the hat and the arms. The rest will mostly be hand painted, the different colors, and they're smaller parts. The head has so many different colors on different parts of it. I'll just hand paint those. It'll be quicker than masking and airbrushing different colors on there. So it's coming along. It'll take a little bit longer, but it's the fun part. Okay, I'm back again with a quick update and progress report. Again, I'm painting this Wait a Minute figure, and as close as I can to the box art using craft paints. This is what I've got so far. I just have to do the eyes on here. I've got everything painted either with the brush, mostly hand painted. The orange vest and the green hat and the arms here in purple have, when they're brushed, and then I've coated everything with two coats of LA Totally Awesome Mop and Shine to give it a clear coat and also a duller finish. So here's the colors here that I've used. The lime green, I use this as brass for the button on his hat there. The vanilla for his eyes and teeth. This is folk art aubergine or eggplant for his skin. The burnt orange for his vest. The hunter green craft acrylic for the cap. I used the deep red for his lips, and I guess that was, and the shoes. And I've mixed up just some red and some pumpkin orange and some white to make a sort of a salmon color for his pants. So that's what I've got so far. The lime green on his tongue there. So now I can start the assembly process. The only thing I did is for his pants here, and this is his stomach hanging over his pants. I put a little bit of drywall plaster in there. It's dried and shrunk, and I used pushed the stick into it there to hold it up, and it just kind of collapsed it inside there. But that's just to give it a little bit extra weight to help balance it, hopefully. And that's about it so far. Just have to do the shoelaces on here and his eyes, and begin the assembly process, and then find some stickers or decals or something to put on his shirt and his hat, because they don't come in the kit. And through the magic of YouTube, I am back with the completed build. got my Wait a Minute here by Hawk Models. All completed. I did it up box art. I think it came out pretty close, pretty nice with the box art. Because these don't come with any decals, so I just did it with what's in the box. And I want to thank Dario again for sending me this kit. He bought this kit and there was two in the box, so he built one and gave me the other one. Now he built one and he did a little diorama with his, with a brick wall with some graffiti on it and a fire hydrant and a sidewalk and so on. And I've been trying to think of what I could do with mine. I was just going to leave it box stock. I did do, I had some small pictures of Ratfink that I had handy, so I just cut one out and put it on his watch there for that. Other than that, so far it's just box stock, but I do have, I did come up with an idea for the base and a little bit of a diorama. So stay tuned for that. I'll keep it as a bit of a surprise and see how that, if it turns out.